everybody.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hello,
Good
hello.
afternoon.
What's up? Great to see you here. I I am checking the chat. I am sorry, guys. I didn't send you the handbook. Jesus, because Robert sent a copy of the handbook, and let me confirm if it's the right one. When I when I um, when I received your message, I was like in the middle of my way to the office, so I knew that I was going to forget, and I forgot. Let me check. Structures handbook. I am checking already. Okay, so this is the one that Robert sent, and this is my version. Yes. Number one, descriptions and locations, verb B. Routines. Yes. Finished actions. Answer to the question. Finally, here they are. Perfect. Time expressions. 6. Recent past. Correct. Number 7. Other contexts. Correct. Wake up, Luis. You can do this. You can do this.
Excuse me.
Okay, this is a little different. In my version, it has use past before past when it's important to give sequence to a series of verbs in a story, to a sequence of actions, no? Actions, parentheses, verbs in a story. This is the only difference that I found. Then we have the gossip transitions, that's correct. Basic structures in a nutshell. And oh, you don't have this part, Robert. I'm going to number it, right? You know that yesterday we had this issue with auxiliaries, so that will be a good idea to study this one over here. All right, structure handbook. I'm going to create the PDF, and this is the updated version. So please save it, okay? How do you do that? Export. Yeah. Options. Selection. Okay. Handbook updated. This is November 2022. There we go. Okay. This is the version that we are going to have in the chat for now on. Okay? Any question here? Cool. Sure happened. Mobile. Update November 2022. Let's go. Here it is. Did everybody receive it?
Yes.
Cool. Very nice. So let's bring it on. Let's do. Now that I have the majority of you. I'm missing Caesar and I'm missing Sochi. Sochi, Caesar. Who else? Who else? And that's it, no? So we have the majority, guys. It's time to check a new topic, the final topic of the month. Okay? I have a little review for you. Yes? And it's super important that you think about, okay, news. On tomorrow, I have an important appointment. So tomorrow there is no class, okay? We are going to move the exam for next Wednesday. Because on Tuesday was the day of the exam, but it's going to be, we have the Revolution Day holiday, right? So this day on Monday, there's no classes. Tomorrow, there's no classes because I have an appointment. And then on Tuesday, I see you. On Tuesday, I see you for the vocabulary of the last video. Okay? I'll see you Tuesday with vocabulary and Wednesday with exam. Do you have any question about it? Do you understand? Do you don't understand? What's going on? Hello? I don't hear
No,
you.
I don't have questions.
Okay, perfect. So you know when is exam?
Tuesday.
Then Tuesday. Wednesday.
Wednesday. This is exactly what I'm talking about. On Tuesday we see video, and Wednesday we do the exam.
Exam is about the previous video
Yeah,
or
the
what else?
exam will include number one, the last video that we saw yesterday. Single dad.
Okay.
Number two, Buddy's Pizzeria. Buddy makes a pizza cake.
Mhm.
Number three, Vanessa is moving with Colt and Debbie.
Okay.
And number four, no, Emily and Sasha was the last.
Excuse me, what was the number one?
The first one is Single Dad Seeking. That was yesterday's video.
Sorry, Luis.
So sorry, Luis. That's yesterday's class, Luis.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass you the vocabulary. Don't worry.
Yesterday I didn't see the vocabulary.
No, we didn't. We went directly to listening.
Okay.
The vocabulary is not ready yet.
Okay.
Okay. Then before that, we saw Buddy makes a pizza cake. And before that, we saw Vanessa is moving with Colt and Debbie. That was this month's videos.
Only 3 videos. Isn't it?
This time only 3. Yeah, we usually see 4, but the time is going fast. Fast, fast, fast. Okay? But anyway, in this moment, let's see a new topic. Okay? There is this new topic is new in quotations because this is not really new. This is going to be a review for auxiliaries. So keep it in mind. Super important class. Review. Let me give you just auxiliaries to express emphasis. This is technically a auxiliary review. This review is super important because we are 1 month away from the certification exam. 1 month. You are going to finish 2022 with the news if you pass to the next level or you don't pass to the next level. On December 2016, we are going to do the certification test on December 19. This is Monday. Certification test on Monday 19, and we do the completion, the end of B1. Okay? If you pass with B1, you can pass to the next exam. If you have a B1 level, you pass to the next level. If you don't have a B1 level, we are going to do special activities with you. Okay? But this is in December. In this moment, it's a very nice opportunity and we have time to review auxiliaries. This is your chance to check what we are talking about. So let's do a quick recap. What is a recap? Recap is similar to recapitulation. Okay? So let's talk about the auxiliaries that we have seen. Number 1, when we want to talk about routines, right? What auxiliary is necessary to ask about questions and negative routines? What is the auxiliary that we use?
Do.
Very good. For the question we use, Robert?
Do.
Do. Only do?
Do or do.
Excellent. Do or does. And for a negative routine?
Don't. Doesn't.
Exactly. Don't and doesn't. Yes or no?
Yes.
Auxiliaries in this case for routines is exclusively for questions and don't and doesn't for negative. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
Good. Then, after that we have how do you ask a question when you are talking about things happening right now? What is the auxiliary that we use for things happening right now?
Verbs to be.
The verb be. Very good. In what tense? Because be is simple form. If it's happening right,
Am, are, is.
am,
Was.
are, is. Exactly. Very good. I am doing. You are doing. Are, is for questions and affirmative sentences. And for the negative sentences,
Only add note.
So give me the three with the not, negative.
I'm not, aren't, are not, is not.
Excellent. I'm not is not. Contraction is not.
Isn't.
Isn't. Contraction are not.
Aren't.
Aren't. Excellent. So you are getting the idea, no? You are getting the idea. I'm going to ask this recap to every one of you. Only one person. Question, Janice. What is the auxiliary for past actions?
It.
Very good. Did, for what do you use did?
I realized routine.
Realize a routine, but routines are present, no?
Finally, finished routine actions.
Okay, better. A finished action. So if you say did for finished actions, yes, but we have to keep something in mind. We have three different structures. Do you know the three different standard structures? Yeah, the three standard structures. Because nothing. This is for positive things, no? But give me an example in past. Give me an example in past.
Did you finish work?
Excellent. Did you finish work? What is this? What type of, again?
In past.
In past. I'm not talking about time. I'm talking about type of structure. What type of structure is this? Did you? This is a structure, construction, sentence. What is this? The construction of an idea. Is this a positive idea?
Yes.
No. This is a question, Janice.
Sorry.
Yes, questions. You see, did for questions because in the affirmation is not necessary.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Yes, teacher.
What is necessary for an affirmation?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did. No, give me an affirmative idea in past. Did you finish work right now?
Yes. Yes, I finished work.
You see, did is not necessary, right?
Right.
What's necessary for the affirmation?
The verb
The
in
verb.
past.
Exactly. Verb in past for affirmations. And for negatives?
Didn't.
Didn't. That's the one. Much better, no?
Yes.
Good, 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 good. The same case with the routines. Do and does for questions. Verb in present for the affirmation. Don't and doesn't for negative sentences. Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Good. Let's analyze the three structures with the rest. Raul, let's analyze interrupted actions. What is the structure for a question talking about interrupted actions? Imagine somebody interrupted you, Raul.
Oh. Was?
Very good. Was plus what? What is the structure?
Was where?
Plus. Imagine somebody interrupted you. Give me an example.
For questions?
For no, imagine an affirmation. You said was where, no? Give me an affirmation. When somebody
I was drinking Coca-Cola.
Okay, nice. 50%, bro. 50%. Listen. Structures handbook. We are talking about interrupted actions.
I was drinking milk.
No, the Coca-Cola is correct. That's not the problem. The problem is the verb.
The verb.
You see?
Okay.
Repeat the Coca-Cola example.
I was drinking Coca-Cola.
I was drinking Coca-Cola when
I drinking Coca-Cola when I...
Wait, complete. The auxiliary.
I was drinking Coca-Cola when I was young.
Wait. When I was young is past actions. Structure number 3. I'm talking about interrupted actions. I'm not talking about when you were young. I'm asking who interrupted your drinking? What happened that you stopped drinking Coca-Cola?
Why?
Why did you stop drinking Coke?
I was drinking Coca-Cola because it has much sugar.
That's a reason. That's why. But my question is different. What stopped? What stopped your drinking? That's why it's interrupted. What stopped your drinking Coke? What interrupted the process of drinking the Coke? Do you get it?
No, teacher.
If you say, I was drinking, this is a review. I was drinking. This is not similar to say I used to drink or I drank. The three are past, right? But they have a different meaning. I was drinking means something stopped my moment. I was drinking a Coke and then something interrupted me. So I stop drinking the Coca-Cola and I do a different activity. I used to drink, this is, yes, when I was young. This is a routine that I don't, a routine in the past that I don't do now. Because used to means in the past. And the last one, I drank, means an action in past, a simple action in past. I drank yesterday. I drank in the morning. I drank for lunch. Do you see the difference?
Okay. I was drinking Coca-Cola. It's it gives you the reason for stop. I drink Coca-Cola. No.
No. You need another action, a secondary action that interrupted the moment. Imagine the moment you open a Coke and you are drinking, and for example, ding dong, I stop drinking my Coke and I go to the door. Hello?
Okay.
Right?
I was drinking Coca-Cola. because I was take other class
Okay.
and the class uh, the class was
Uh-huh.
uh, uh,
You are correct. You are correct. Remember, vocabulary.
the class was of my sister. Mm,
The glass?
Um,
Like the glass?
how do you say vaso?
No, yes. I am asking the glass. Don't speak Spanish. Uh-huh. Glass. You are correct. Because
Glass?
I understood glass like in the school.
Glass?
Uh-huh. But no glass, right? Glass.
Glass. Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay. The glass was of my sister. Okay, probably.
The
But
action. I don't know.
yes, you are correct. Just continue with me. Because it's not necessary.
No.
No. You continue, you insist in the because. But this is not why. It's another action that interrupted you. What happens? What happens when you are watching Netflix? When you are watching, check the structure. And then you receive a phone call. What do you do?
Panca?
Phone call. Phone
Panca.
call. Uh-huh. When you are watching Netflix and you receive a phone call, what what do you do? Too much silence. I need to listen to you. What's the question?
Um, confused.
Uh-huh.
I I give you the reason. Stopped.
Okay. You stop the Netflix in this case, no?
Yes.
Well, that's not a reason. That's a consequence. You know? That's why it's not necessary because the connector is when I received a phone call when I was watching Netflix. I repeat,
Okay. And
right?
the relation. My example.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I was drinking Coca-Cola when I was smoke. No, was smoking.
Okay, perfect. So in this case, it's not interrupted. It can be interrupted or simultaneous.
Okay.
Because I was drinking Coke when I was smoking. The two actions simultaneously,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Excellent. That is correct. So probably we need to update again the ing verbs, the structure handbook, guys. Interrupted, option simultaneous, because the two are correct. You can say I was drinking Coke while I was smoking, or interrupted. I was drinking Coke when I dropped my soda for accident. This is an interrupted action. Do you understand this? I was drinking Coke when I dropped it by accident.
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
That's another one. Take notes. Right? Structure number 5. Or 4 and 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So what happened to number? Oh yeah, number 1 is descriptions, no? Descriptions and locations. Michael, what is the structure for descriptions and locations?
Location?
Yep. For questions, affirmations, for questions and affirmations.
The auxiliaries verb to be is verb to be.
Yes, exactly. In present or in past?
Present or maybe in past.
Both, exactly. So give me the complete set.
Verb to is, are, or am.
Only?
Was, were.
Exactly, complete. Is, are, am, was, were for questions and affirmations. For negatives?
Isn't, aren't,
Isn't,
and wasn't, and weren't.
What is the negative for am?
Am not.
There's no contraction.
No, I'm not.
I'm not.
Wasn't.
Wasn't.
And weren't.
And weren't. And weren't.
And weren't.
Exactly. Okay, that makes more sense. Good. Then we have number 5, number 6 for recent past or experiences in our lives. What's the structure? Luis.
Present past.
Recent.
Recent past experiences. Okay. When I was young.
When I was young, that's not an experience. Let's imagine that the experience is visited Toronto 3 times. How do you say that?
Okay.
So
Okay. In answer or question? Oh,
Any. I just
okay.
want the auxiliary.
Okay. Um, um,
Come on, come on, come on. Give me an example. What is the auxiliary?
have you been in
Yes.
Toronto?
Exactly. That's an experience. Have you been in Toronto? Very good. And what is the auxiliary in that question?
Have.
Have, exactly, have. And is it only have?
Have been.
Wrong.
No?
They are not together.
Okay.
I
Have, has.
excellent.
Have,
Have
has.
exactly for questions and affirmations. Exactly. And for negatives,
Haven't,
haven't
hasn't,
and hasn't
and hasn't.
for negatives. Excellent, Luis. Very good. That's for recent past. Here we forgot to write wasn't and weren't for negative.
Wasn't, were for negative.
Exactly. Good. Robert, then we go to number 7. 7 has different contexts. What auxiliary do we use for spontaneous decisions, promises?
Will.
Very good. That's correct. Will.
Um, in the structure number 6,
Huh?
I have a question. For example, recent past.
Mhm.
For example, for me, or I understand that the recent past is finish. For example, I received a call.
Okay.
This is past for me, or I understand that this is past. But recent past will be I has.
Whoa. She has. But I?
Have. Mhm. I have. I have received call.
A call. Exactly. Yes. When you say I received a call, I don't know when. If you say I have received a call, I know that it was recent.
Okay.
This is thinking in English,
Okay.
right? Good. Be careful there because thinking about have in Spanish doesn't help. That doesn't help.
Okay.
All right? That's the difference.
Mhm.
Good. Good. So let's go to the next one, right? Janice, what is the structure when you talk about abilities? Abilities or, yeah, abilities.
Can.
Easy, very good. The word here is can. Next, Raul, what is the auxiliary when we speak about imaginary situations? Present, unreal.
Would?
Very good. Here is would. Excellent. Oh, I forgot to ask. Spontaneous decisions and promises. Will. Tell me, Robert, is this will for questions, for affirmations, or for negatives?
We will affirmations.
Wrong. Incomplete. For the three.
Okay.
Right? Will is used for questions. Affirmatives, affirmations, and negatives. The negative of will is
will not.
contraction.
Wouldn't.
Incorrect. Won't.
Sí, sí, bueno.
Won't. Be careful. Janice, can. Is it used for questions, affirmations, or negatives?
Sorry, teacher.
Is this for questions, affirmations, or negatives? Can.
Question, affirmation,
Okay.
and negatives.
For the three,
Yes.
you are correct. For questions, affirmations, and negatives. Negatives. Excellent. Raul, is would used for questions, affirmations, or negatives?
It used
Again?
forms.
For the three forms, you are correct. Exactly. For questions, affirmations, and negatives. Excellent. Michael, what is the structure? What is the auxiliary for abilities in the past or possibilities?
Could.
Very good. Could. For the three
Yeah.
forms too?
Question, affirmation, negative too.
Excellent. Very good. Luis, auxiliary for recommendations.
Should.
Excellent. For the three too?
Yes, for the three forms.
For the three forms. Perfect. Tell me, Robert, auxiliary for obligations and prohibitions.
Must.
Excellent. For the three forms?
Yes.
Incorrect. For affirmations and negatives only. You cannot ask a question with must.
Affirmation. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Positive and negative only. Next. Janice, auxiliary for low probability. Perhaps, maybe. So,
My,
again,
me, me,
I cannot hear you. Speak loud. Good pronunciation.
my,
My. You are pronouncing this. My car, my cell phone, my family.
mm, I have problem with this phrase.
Well, this is elementary English, eh? We need to
Might,
study. Ah, perfect. Might. Very good.
Might.
There we go. Question, Janice. Only might?
mm, 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 the auxiliary will.
Incorrect. Will is for future promises. For low probability, we use might, but also we use may. Might and may are both used for low probability. Okay? And attention here. May for the three forms. Okay? But might only for affirmations and negatives. We cannot make a question with might. Okay? This is going to be, I'm going to include it in the handbook so you can remember. Let me include this as a little asterisk so we can have all right. And the last one, Mike. Formal suggestions and offers. Auxiliary for formal suggestions and offers.
Formal suggestion. Yeah. Shoot. No.
Excellent.
Yeah, shoot.
Well, kinda similar to should. Sorry, similar to should. The pronunciation.
Is advice? No.
Advice.
No.
Advice. No, 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 no.
No, I don't remember the informal suggestion and offers.
Does anybody remember? Anybody in this class? Remember?
Shall?
Very good, Luis.
Shall.
Shall. And shall is only used for positives, affirmations, and negatives. Never questions. Never. Yes? And I'm going to include two more that we saw in B1. Okay? Attention. Obligate routines in past. We use usually would and used to. For affirmations and negatives only. And another for recommendation, should and ought to. This is especially for level B1. And this is your review for auxiliaries that you must dominate for the exam. Used to and would, and ought. Finish. Will, can, would, could, should, ought to, might, may, must, shall. I'm missing one, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Could, would, can, will, should, ought to, shall. Oh, yeah, permissions. Yes, I'm missing one. Tell me, Robert, which one is for permissions?
Can and may.
Excellent. Can and may. For?
Permissions. Questions. Questions.
Only questions? So you cannot say yes, you may?
And affirmations.
And you may not.
Yeah.
For the 3. Ready. This is ready. Wow. A lot of information, guys. Who would say, yeah, auxiliaries are easy. Technically, auxiliaries are easy, but it's a lot of information. We need to dominate specific things. Right? But here you have it. All of these exist before the person in a question. If you analyze the structure of a question, we usually use it at the beginning, no? The usual position. Let's go over here. The usual position of auxiliary is where do we usually use it?
After the verb?
After the verb. I like do. That doesn't make sense. Another option, where do you usually collocate the auxiliary? Guys, I need your help. This is a review. I cannot teach you because you must know this.
Before the person.
Before the person, in a question, in an affirmation, or where?
It depends. If it's a question, we need to use the auxiliary first.
Exactly. Yes. At the beginning of a question. Right? And that's the most usual position. Up to this moment, this is what we know, and this is the review. Take a screenshot if you want to, so we can pass to part 2. Meanwhile, Jessie will pass attendance. Action.
Yes, thank you.
Hello.
Good night. So, is Janet?
Hi, yes.
Hi, Jan. Thank you. Good night. Luis?
Present, yes.
Thank you, Luis. Michael?
Here.
Thank you, Mike. Raúl?
I'm here.
Thank you, Raúl. Good night. Roberto? Robert?
Present.
Thank you, Robert. Good night. And Xochitl? Nope. César? Nothing. May I to speak Spanish? Hi.
Sorry, my microphone. Yes, please. Yes,
Ay,
go.
thank you. Buenas noches, chicos. Nada más para avisar, mañana no habrá conexión, bueno, no habrá clase para que no se conecten. Se reincorporarían clases el día martes, por
Sí.
favor.
Thank
De
you very
acuerdo,
much.
yes.
Sí, muchísimas gracias
Gracias.
a todos. A
Gracias.
ustedes. Igual lo voy a mandar al grupo para los que no pudieron conectarse, pero ya les aviso, ¿va?
Va, gracias.
Gracias.
Muchísimas gracias a ustedes. Buenas noches, que les vaya muy bien.
Thank you. Perfect. So, questions.
No, teacher.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so this is going to be the first part of the review. Okay, now I want you to take a note in the following part, because these auxiliaries correspond to something in particular that you have in the structures handbook. How do you know when to use every auxiliary? How do you know when to use every auxiliary? How do I know when it's necessary to say do? And how do I know when it's necessary to say did, for example?
Mm, in the handbook, we have some words, specific words, time expressions. This is the, and this is the way that we know how auxiliary we need to use.
Excellent, brother. Very good. These auxiliaries correspond to an expression, a time expression in particular. Very good. This time expression, I'm going to start collocating it or indicating it in purple. Okay? Purple expressions in the color code will be a new code that we are going to start using. The color code will be time expressions. Oops. Time expressions. So let's remember this. When we are talking about time expressions, let's say that you have the auxiliary do or does. According to the structure handbook, the time expression is, Robert?
The expression dos, always, often,
Always, often, never,
usually.
usually. Jesus Christ, what happened? What is this? Wait a second, I'm going to reboot PowerPoint. Okay, here we go. Always, often, never, and usually, and these are the time expressions, right? So you need to keep in mind the two things. This is the auxiliary that corresponds to a specific time expression, and this is how you identify. This is how you identify the corresponding auxiliary. Right? Now, super important also, these words are called auxiliaries because auxiliary comes from the word help. Technically, the auxiliary will help the verb. And it helps the verb give a specific intention to the sentence. If I say, yes, I can, the intention means, yes, I have the ability. You see? But if I say, yes, I would, the intention means, yes, I imagine.
Teacher, you write a strange Letters.
Again.
Okay.
There.
Yeah, I see correctly.
Better. You see? Yes, I can means yes, I have the ability. And yes, I would is similar to say yes, I imagine. Because would is for imaginary situations and can is for abilities. Right? This specific part is super important to understand the next part. Because when we use the list that we have here, let me put it like this. This list of auxiliaries is used to express the correct structure that we need, the intention. It's super important to clarify because when we are talking about positive ideas, we can use these auxiliaries for emphasis and other situations. Let me teach you an idiomatic form to use auxiliaries in English. In English, you can use auxiliaries for expressing emphasis. And this emphasis is usually put for positive ideas. The example of a positive idea is the following. I do like video games. Read this idea. What is the difference between I do like video games and I like video games? Do you know? Has anybody seen this expression before?
I like.
Yep.
Yes. Michael, in what occasions do we say I do like video games?
I listen that expression when the video gamer obsessive video games.
Exactly. Is obsessed, not obsessive.
Okay, obsessed.
Obsessed. So let's analyze the situation. The application for do in this case is similar to say I really, 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 really. I really, 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 really like video games. In English, the auxiliary is used for this specific reason. I really, really, really like video games is similar to say I do like video games. That's the reason it's super important to know the application of the auxiliary, because when you speak, you will sound different if you collocate the auxiliary or you don't collocate the auxiliary. Why? Because hashtag English. And you will hear this in the video. In the video, they use the auxiliary for emphasis. You see? This only happens, super important, eh? This only happens with do, did, not do, does, and did. Why only do, does, and did? Well, simple, because in the affirmation, it's not necessary. Only happens with do, does, and did because these auxiliaries are not necessary in the affirmation. So when you say, I like video games, this is a normal sentence. But if I say, I do like video games, this is an emphasis sentence. Do we understand?
Yes, teacher.
Well, take a screenshot because this is the new topic for the day. I'm gonna pass you some examples, but study these phrases. All right. Any question?
Yes, for example, in the future, no, you have will, but in the future, maybe we can use ing, no? But I don't see in this chart or this.
Yes. Because we are talking about auxiliaries, not verbs.
Okay.
So in this case, verbs are irrelevant.
Okay.
And all the auxiliaries are irrelevant. The emphasis happens only with do, does, and did.
Okay.
That's the one. Right? So let's bring this up. This is going to be part 1 for emphasis. So if I ask you, hey, emphasis, I do like, I do go, I do buy, etc. Emphasis, I did go, I did play, I did, etc. Let's continue this on Tuesday. In this moment, we are going to relax. I will see you next week, guys. Have a nice weekend. And don't buy too much this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Guys, enjoy your
Have a nice weekend, everybody.
You too,
Thank
guys.
You
See
too.
you.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.